got somebody ringing the doorbell. I'm back. I'm back, baby! Someone's at the door. I should check that first. I'm coming. Oh, hi. Greetings, Amelia. Tutu? I'm here to warn you. They found you. Shadow people are coming. You have to run. Is this a dream? I'm still asleep. Amelia, please, we don't have much time. I should be safe here. I didn't know I was still asleep. Why did you tell me? As long as I don't know I'm dreaming. No, Amelia, not anymore. They have found you, and they rush you at this very moment. Despite everything, I reckon learning this from me is better than finding out for yourself. I understand that you no longer trust me, but in that case, do not waste any more time talking to me. Run, save your life. I didn't wake up. Why didn't I wake up? I do not know, Amelia. Perhaps you never did. What? Nevertheless, there was no time to dwell on it right now. But I banished you. I removed you from my dream. Oh, Amelia, luckily for you, we are no longer in the dream you removed me from. This dream is somewhere else, well hidden, but you can't hide from the shadow people forever. I sensed their movement and found you before they did. Just in time to warn you to run, doing with which immediately I cannot recommend to you enough. They are here. Run, Amelia. I will stop them for as long as I can. Okay, go. Can't go anywhere else. No, I can't. What if this is not a dream? It has to be. There is no other way. You want to jump? I guess so. Wake up. Escape the shadow people invasion. Achievement unlocked. Get up. The lighthouse. Yeah, I picked up the flashlight. I only have 1 health, no focus. Sure. Fishing net. Are we gonna actually do the deep sleep puzzle now? Like from the first deep sleep game? I'm wondering. Can of meat. Got a pickaxe. Everything has 1 durability, unfortunately. Locked. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay. Where do I go? Huh. Maybe I go in the opposite direction? Yep. Hole in the ground. It's too deep to jump down. Okay, cool. A blocked cave entrance. Well, I had to go in the other direction anyways to get all this. Yep, I'm in the hotel now. No note to read. Is there anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Now we're going to do the deep sleep puzzle, because in the first deep sleep game, there was a puzzle where you had to use the fishing net to climb up into a room. Right? Gotta go in key. Probably go. Probably not ideal to stick around. They found me. Keep going. Don't just like walk slowly in between transitions. I'm not gonna take that just yet. Nothing on the table. I'm really tired, but not enough to sleep in this. Completely broken. Hey, what does that do for me? Shiny blue crystal, glowing brightly as if to show the way to the lost. I'm gonna die, aren't I? They're slowly approaching. Not coming any closer. Okay, what do I do then? Is this in a sarcophagus again? Something's missing. Fits perfectly. What do I do here? Painting depicting people worshipping a golden scarab. The scarab seems to be holding a glowing sun in its pin. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, the rolling boulder. So I think I just messed up. Yep, I just messed up. I see what I did wrong. Yep. Luckily it respawns. I need to push it up, left, and then down, over here, down here, over to here. I think that's what I need to do. I needed to get it to stop here. Well, like I need to get to here. How do I do it is my question. Oh, I see. I got it. So I need to push it up. Push it right, to the left. Not right. Down. Right. Down. Right. Up. Left. Down. Right. Up. And then right. And then we got it. Got it. Nothing more I can do here. Where do I go? Oh, I go back to the lighthouse. Oh, it's bright up here now. Apparently. I hate how slow the transitions are. Like, she just takes her time. Hello. You seem to be in dire straits. Tutu. Amelia, it is good to see you. Amelia. Tutu. Worry not, I shall be fine. Are you sure? You don't look too good. That was not my first time against the demons. About the Shadow People attack. I want to ask about the Shadow People attack in the apartment. You're wounded. A warrior that goes through life without a single scar is like a shield that never blocked any blade. At least you sound like you're fine. Do not be worried, my wounds will heal. There are many demons I am yet to slay. Thank you for saving me. At least this time I served my purpose like I was supposed to. I'm glad you are safe and sound, Amelia. I would be greatly disturbed if that was not the case. What was that back there? How did they find me? I had no idea I was dreaming, and I thought I was safe if I didn't realize. You are far beyond that point, Amelia. You achieved more than any traveler ever did, to my knowledge, and that made them very angry. They usually cannot attack you if you are so close to the surface, but apparently their anger, combined with the crumbling state of the realm, allowed that to happen. I don't understand. Why did I dream about the apartment? Why didn't I simply wake up like all the other times? Are you absolutely sure you did wake up all the other times? Wait, you can't be serious. Are you suggesting the apartment was a dream this whole time? How is that even possible? I do not know, nor do I suggest anything. I'm not all-knowing, remember? Consider this. Was there anything that was not right? It was a clock, a grandfather clock. It didn't work. Clocks never work in dreams. A single broken clock does not mean it has to be a dream. The electrode cap, or, you know, that piece of machinery that allowed me to navigate through dreams. Do you remember how it became to be in your possession, or was it your brother that had access to it in the first place? It was this professor or doctor. I got it from him, I think. Are you sure? Could it be just your mind's justification, or do you actually remember that happening? I don't remember ever seeing this doctor outside of a dream. Still, it could be a lost memory after your unfortunate encounter with one of the Shadow People. I saw my brother's neighbor. He looked just like a person I saw in the dream, more than once even. But I never knew any of my brother's neighbors until recently. You might have walked past him in the hallway or on the staircase and not even register his presence, but your mind did. Sometimes people see seemingly random things or personalities in their dreams that are recreated from subconscious memories. Maybe, but what if I can't remember all the details? I thought it was caused by the shadow people taking some of my memories, but what if it's not? Who am I? What if... Stop, Amelia, stop. Look at me. What if I'm not even real? What if I'm just someone's dream? Look at me, Amelia, breathe. Do not lose yourself. This way of thinking is what leads to it. Then tell me with 100% certainty that I am real, that I exist in the real world exactly as I remember. It's interesting because that journal said that it was unknown whether she was real or imaginary. It would be wild if this was just all of Thomas's dream and Thomas was actually alive and Amy was actually dead. It'd be freaking wild. You are aware that I cannot know that. I am a being of this realm. It is like asking an earthworm about the clouds. But panicking does not and will not help. On the contrary, this is how dreamers start losing their minds. You need to fight that. Focus on your mission, Amelia. Talk about something else. I want to ask about this place. What is this place? It's many things. It's a lighthouse, a shrine, a safe haven. Your safe haven, to be exact. I see you even brought some familiar elements with you. I did? I don't remember ever trying to... The dream is shaped by the dreamers, Amelia. It seems this is not your place. This is your place now. You have chosen it, consciously or not. Are we safe here? The outside was crawling with the shadow people. Do not worry, Amelia. They will not get up here. Not just with the daylight you brought upon the shore. I will also protect this lighthouse with my own power. You may rest here. Prepare for the next step of your journey. Why do I need a bed here? There's a bed here with an electrode cap. Correct. This is your doing, Amelia. Familiar surroundings are often how humans deal with intense stress. But I know this is a dream. I don't need to go to sleep within the dream, right? Actually, using a familiar method that you have been using for a while is still the easiest way of controlling your next destination. I recommend sticking to it. At least tell me I don't have to wait till the evening. You do not. In fact, keeping this place well lit helps with shielding it against the shadow people. Talk about something else. Not gonna heal. About what you did, about what happened to Thomas. Amelia, I'm so sorry, both, for not telling you, and for killing him, for severing the link. There was no other way. I wanted to stop the corruption from taking your brother's soul. I wish you could understand. So let me understand. What happened to my brother, Tutu? Tell me the whole truth. I can handle it. I tried to help him. I tried to keep him safe. And yes, I have failed. Sometimes even despite a guardian being around, help comes too late. A lifeboat will not always be able to save everyone. He was being changed, with the darkness spreading through his mind and soul in the form of a shadowy creature. He was roaming through the depths, unaware of his state. Eventually, he encountered another traveler, another dreamer, his new instincts telling him to attack just when I had found him. So Thomas was the original protagonist, because at the very end of the third Deep Sleep game, he turned into a shadow person, and then he saw a traveler similar to him, that it was like, oh, I'm gonna run after him and take over his sleeping body. Or you could stick in the dream and you can just stay a shadow person forever. I stood there and watched as another innocent soul was in danger, yet I still sensed humanity in that dark creature. It was still Thomas. I did not know what to do. I knew what I should do, but the guilt, perhaps with age instead of wise, I became rusty. Did he attack that person? What do you think, Amelia? I believe that deep inside you know the answer. He didn't attack. If there was still good in him, he let that person go. He hesitated, and he let that man go. Your brother had decided to remain in the depths forever, hidden away. Alas, there was no such thing as a merciful shadow person. His decision only showed that he was not entirely corrupted just yet. Maybe I was not completely too late. Too late to save his life, perhaps, but in time to save his soul. At that time, I knew there was very little left of it. So I struck. I killed him. What was left of him? Once a new shadow person is formed for a limited time, their presence is still connected to their former body by a tether that quickly withers into nothing. As long as it is still there, however, a guardian can smite both beings. So with one strike, I could kill the shadow person your brother was becoming, and the other that took his body. My spear cut through it like scythe cuts through wheat, severing the connection, destroying the demon who had possessed Thomas. I could only hope that it had not managed to cause much harm in the waking world. Unfortunately, together with the demon, your brother's body also had to die. I will never forget the look on your brother's face. It haunts me. It was the first time he saw me. He was confused, lost. The darkness within him only fueled his anger at the creature that caused him to start dying. Myself. I wish I had time to explain, to soothe him, to calm him in what I thought were his final moments. But had I waited longer, the darkness would have completely consumed your brother in the realm of dreams, and the link to his body would have been lost. At that point, the demon up there would have become unreachable, escaping all retribution, free to wreak havoc. In that situation, the soul is lost. Nothing, not even an echo, would have been left of your brother, all replaced by the new demon. Killing your brother, severing the connection to his body, stopped him from completely turning into one of the shadow people. But like I said, I do not know what his possessed body managed to do during that time. In the waking world, he died before he could hurt anyone. He tried to, though, my own brother. It was not him, Amelia. It was the demon who possessed him, remember. Your brother was and is still here. Though he should not. Not after he died, and after I killed him. This is not normal, not natural. I expected his echo to vanish. Instead, his transformation stopped and he remained trapped between both states. No longer fully a dreamer, not one of the shadow people either. Now you know the truth. His fate was sealed before my spear ended his life. I do not think there was any other way to stop the tragedy from unfolding further. The question remains, will you forgive me? Absolutely. You did what you thought was right. You tried to save what was left of my brother, and perhaps I would have done the same. I forgive you. Thank you, Amelia. This really means a great deal to me. Your forgiveness, your pure heart, these are the values that guardians exist to protect. It has been too long since I felt this warmth. I am not sure if I deserve this kindness, but I shall do all in my might to help you give your brother a proper closure. Yes, we will end things. I know where to find him. The prisoner mentioned the foundation below everything else. But my brother is there at the final death. Final death. Unbelievable. Neither me nor the creatures of darkness like him should have access to that place. That only shows how badly the realm has degraded. Yet, if he can get there, that is the most advantageous place he can get to. Why? Because it is the foundation of the dream. His dream. He will be virtually immortal there. Nothing can stop him. There's got to be a way. I'm a dreamer too. We can't just give up. We are not giving up. We just have to think things through carefully before proceeding. Alright, what do you suggest then? I do not know. Unless... No, it is too dangerous. Just spit it out, Tutu. It can't get much worse than it already is anyway. There is a place. It is called the Library of Everything. The Library of Everything? Sounds pretty ominous, if not pretentious. It is also called the Library of Absolute, or just the library, if pretentiousness is your concern. It is the biggest library that has ever existed and not existed. It contains the entire knowledge that was ever written, the entire knowledge that has yet to be written, and the knowledge that will never be written. Imagine the story of your entire life, everything you have said and experienced. That story is but a grain of sand. Now take all the grains of sand from every beach and desert in the world, add them together, and you will fill one book sitting on one of the bookshelves. One of many bookshelves in one of many bookcases in one of the many, many rooms that occupy one of the numerous floors of the library. So what you're saying, big, you mean infinite? They must pay huge heating bills. Every idea and event is in that library. Every story ever told, every version of everything, Amelia. There is more than one universe. They all connect in the realm of dreams, and the library is like a fingerprint of that everything. There were endless books telling stories of how you die in the world of dreams. There were also some about your victory. There were ones where you were the one who was lost, and Thomas was the one searching. I think I get it. A book on every possible version of everything happening. But in that case, why didn't we start with it? Instead of asking the prisoner about my brother, we could have just went to that library and learned everything we needed. Not quite. Looking for a needle in a haystack is difficult enough. We did not even know it was a needle we had to find. Incomprehensible static of too many variables. The library would have sent you to many places where Thomas could have been, with no guarantees that he actually is there. Okay, it kind of makes sense, I think. We narrowed down the unknown part. Now we just need one book, one story, one piece of information, the one of how you defeat the darkness at the foundation of the dream. It would tell us the situation, and then we can copycat that situation. We copycat the solution? I get it, because you're a... You know what, Amelia? Perhaps I have spent too much time around you, but I think that was slightly funny. Thank you for putting a smile on my tired face. Did you just laugh at my joke? Now I'm worried you were hit in the head too hard. How did we find that one singular book among the infinite amount? It would not be easy, but not impossible. You have proven your resourcefulness many times already. I'm sure that you will prevail once more. And to be honest, we do not have many more options. Will you help me? Amelia, as much as I wish to come with you, I am not in any shape to do so. The shadow people have weakened me greatly. If you'd allow, I shall remain here to recover. No time to lose then, I'm ready. Point the way. Calm down, Amelia. Do not be too hasty. You barely got away from one grave danger and you pushed yourself into another. But you said, I am in no condition to help, and you are not in much better shape either. Rest, gather strength, and catch some breath. Act bravely, but wisely. Fine. I'll rest for a while. Maybe I'll look around this place, now that it's a bit more familiar. Excellent idea. It's been a long dream. Dream complete. Alright.